Yes, very, very good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you? Thank you so much for asking me.
Yes, I'm also great. So,
Uh,
so
So,
how
how
is
was your morning so far?
my morning has been good. What about your morning?
My morning is also good, and you are second one with whom I talking now.
So we have learned this language, so we can tell how much struggle you have to do, and at the beginning, what kind of things you can do. So how anyone can become fluent in English easily?
Okay. Uh, as I already mentioned, according to my observation, my experience, listening is really very essential part for our uh,
Thinking.
fluency.
Yeah.
Yeah, fluency or thinking. If we listen other, so we can get idea how to pronunciation, how to,
Yes.
we know everything, but we don't know how to implement in the sentences. But when we listen carefully other, so we can also inculcate or we can say imitate uh,
Yeah.
initially stage, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So, listening and speaking. This is a really very essential part, and grammar as well. I never forget to grammar because I started my journey through the grammar part. So, three parts are really very essential for us. If we are able to speak English, but if we don't know about knowledge of grammar, so how can rectify mistake, especially for teachers and
Hmm.
especially for those are preparing government exam or any exam. So grammar part is really very also essential. And if I talk about only speaking part, so listening and speaking very essential part.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, we are on the same page because, of course, we can't, after learning, after grabbing grammar, like so many sentences and structure and idiom phrases and words, after learn, you are just learning, you are not speaking, you are not thinking, you are just learning and learning, and you just say that I have been learning English for a long time, but I can't speak. What should I do? So first thing first, we must know what language is. Like suppose this is a language, so we must start from like a little bit grammar. You can say some because we need to learn the root of this language. So root means like tenses. So of course, in you are going to learn this language, so first thing first, just work on tenses like past and present tense and future time. Because whenever you are going to talk to anyone, of course you are going to talk to them either past or like present future. So we need to know what past and what present and what future is. So when we are
Exact.
good at them, suppose I know all the structure related past, I know all the structure related present, and I know all the structure related future. So what is problem? I can speak, I can describe my story, whatever happened like yesterday. So I can tell you that yesterday I was in the market. Suddenly a person came and he said, hey, did you see my brother? I said, I don't know. He said, my brother, I lost my brother and he looks like you. I thought you are my brother, but you are not. I said, yeah, I haven't seen. If I see, of course, I will tell you. So I have described whatever happened with me yesterday. And suppose in present time, I have learned also present time. So of course, I know all the structure, how to speak in present time, like possession, compulsion, action. Suppose I'm sitting here, I'm talking, I'm sitting, it is my state of being. I'm talking, it is my action going on. And I have like my mobile in my hand, it is possession. And compulsion, if I talk about, I have to like talk to like so many people today, it is compulsion. And I have been sitting here for 5 minutes and I have been talking to you for 5 minutes. So these are situations to speak. If you know these situation, so you are not going to face problem. And if I talk about words, idiom phrases, so don't run after idiom phrases and words. You can speak. If suppose like I think 50 or maybe 100 words are used in our conversation when you are
Yes,
going
right.
to like I'm sit, come, go, and eat, like that, like like in Hindi
mm,
as well, even in any
mm,
language. So if you know
mm,
this word and you know structure situation, so you can speak anyone with easily, like you are not going to.
We can face, we can face also,
We need to do
even
one.
they live foreigner or they live any another country.
You can talk to anyone, because
Mm,
people talk with the help of tenses, and the people who have this environment, they are also speaking like this. They are not going to speak different thing. How can you talk without present, past, and future? What will you say to me? Nothing. Of course, when you are going to open your mouth, you are going to speak either in past time or present time or future time. So you know very well, you have been learning and you have been mugging up, you have been repeating, you have been speaking million times. You know what, how to talk in negative and positive and interrogative, and you are speaking every day. So now you are creating habit for you. So whenever you are going to talk to anyone, you are not going to face problem. And if you see that, oh, okay, nowadays so many people, they are speaking advanced English. So first thing first, you should comfortable with basic English. And if you are good at basic, so then you can go for advanced as well. And by listening, you are going to learn so many things. You don't need to force yourself that today I'm going to learn 5 words, today I'm going to 6 words. It is not going to work for you. So just listen and speak, listen and speak. Of course you are going to improve soon. You are going to use each and everything. So many people are uneducated, but they can speak because they are speaking every day. That is why they are able to speak. So your like speaking and thinking process can make you fluent English. Even you don't need to waste your energy that, okay, I'm thinking a lot while speaking and I forget this thing and that thing. It means you don't know the like root of this language. So then you can get stuck. Otherwise you can't get stuck, you can talk too easily. And sometimes it happens like, while talking to someone we forget some words, so still you can describe. I So many people, they don't know million words, but they can speak. Even I can also speak, though I don't have some words, but I can speak, I can describe that thing with my like basic words. It's a skill
mhm.
of speaking. It depends on you how you are going to uh, describe and how you are going to make me understand. If I am able to
Ye-
make you understand without those proper words, I have my different words. So of course I'm going to narrate one story to describe that word. I'm going to tell you in different way, in my way. So anyhow, I'm going to make you understand. So do you think that we need each and every word to speak this language? I don't think so. So just
Yeah, I am also not thinking about too much word, because if we have 100 to 100 words and we clear our sentences and some part of grammar, so we can handle easily anyone. We can face anyone. Yeah,
so
if we know when we need fancy words, or I can say little bit advanced vocabulary when we go any meeting. So at that time, that kind of people use little bit advanced words, or I can say vocabulary. Because I assume when I attend meeting in the school, so at that time, sometime principal, chairman, and some of guests, they use fancy words. So once we start our speaking, once we start with the simple, so slowly and gradually we can grab those words as well.
yeah, if you are listening everyday speaker, native speaker, so of course you can grab so many idiom phrases and words. And you don't need to speak advanced English. I never ever go for advanced English. Why should I go? I know each and everything. When people talk about, when people have conversation, they use so many advanced structure and words and so many idiom phrases. I can understand what they are speaking about, but I don't use. I speak, so I go. I get so many confident. I get like so many comment in my video that, okay, when you speak, it's like you are speaking Hindi. I can easily understand you. So this is good way to convey your message to other. Why do you want to show yourself that, yes, I know advanced English? It means you are showing yourself that I have lots of knowledge about this language. I'm using. Instead of saying I'm sad, I'm saying I'm blue. So even you can't express your emotion if you are using fancy words. Suppose I'm saying that okay, today I'm happy. So you can understand that I'm happy. You just say that. If I say that I'm on cloud nine, what is this? Do you think that I am happy? It's like okay, it's a word like that. Suppose I'm saying I'm sad, it's like oh, I'm going to cry for you, you are sad. And if I say I'm blue, so can you so like fit, can you feel pity on me? It's like not, because you are saying I'm blue, what is blue? So this type, you though you can show your English, you can show yourself that yes, I'm advanced, but if you are speaking basic words, so by this way you can make other people cry. Of course, it depends on you how you are going to describe your story, how you are going to describe yourself. It depends on you. You can become a writer, you can become any, like you, with the help of your thoughts and English, and with the help of your basic word, you can make people laugh, you can make people cry, you can make people
Yes.
attract towards you. So it depends on your mindset, how you are going to speak. Don't try to run after so many fans. And the person who speak, they just make videos, and after learning something, they just create videos, and after editing, they just tell you, and we people that say, oh, their English is really fabulous. Why should I do so that I can also use? So
But they
forget.
never use
uh,
those tell us they never use that
no,
fancy word.
suppose I have seen so many teacher. I'm not going to tell their name, but they have made like 1,000 videos related word. And now if you are going to ask them related any word from their videos, they are not going to reply you, because they don't use, everyone uses like basic words, and whatever word are used every day in our conversation. So this is good. Even native speaker, I always listen them, so they don't use so many this word, that word, rarely they use, whatever they have mug up, those words
Mhm.
can be. Otherwise they also speak in like basic way. Of course, in Hindi, do you think that we speak new words every day in our Hindi language? No, we just
No.
speak simple. Though we are native speaker, this language, it is our mother tongue. However, so we should like we should not run after this thing. Yeah, gradually your mind is going to catch all the fancy words and idiom phrases. You just
Mm.
work on your thing, because your mind is listening every day, observing every day, thinking every day. Your tongue is speaking. So you don't need to force yourself to run, or you don't need to do hard work for this language. Of course, you will get perfect on it by listening and by talking. So
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
hmm,
Okay, so this is my last question for you.
yeah.
What are you doing to enhance your, I can say, to improve yourself nowadays?
Yeah, so if I talk about like this language, are you talking about this language? What
Hmm.
I'm doing for it? So for it, to be told, I'm not doing anything, because I don't want to get any job in my life. I don't want to become something. So I had this dream to become, to speak this language, because I was confused listening other people in this language, that okay, what are they talking about? Earlier I was fond of watching movies. So instead of, sometime it happened like, instead of so watching movies, so we used to get some news on TV, and they spoke like in English. So that time I thought, oh, what they are talking, I'm not able to understand. So one day I decided that okay, one day I will grab them, I will understand what they are saying. So for that I started learning English, so that that time I didn't have anything. However, I kept on working, and now I have completed. So we should not like go for so many things at the same time. We should go slowly on it. So yeah, of course, everyone has social media, so everyone is taking advantage of this in their way. So I am taking advantage in my way. I, instead of learning so many things, I just listen people, because listening is really very important, as you told in the beginning, that yes, we should listen a lot. in order to grab this language. So I course I listen, and while listening, I don't care what they are saying. I just listen, and sometimes I focus. I listen them carefully what they are talking about and how they are talking, how they are describing all the thing, how they are asking question. So that time I just think. But people say that you can find million teacher, trainer, and so many people here. They just give you in different advice that you should go for write, you should go for read, you should go for shadowing technique, you should go for chat gpt, you should go for ai. What is this? You know how you are going to catch this language. I never ever wrote even a single word. I never ever read any book. Still I don't read any book. I don't write anything. So without writing, without reading, without anything, I just spoke and I just watched some videos on my mobile. And by watching, after grabbing some language, after grabbing some sentences related this language, I spoke that. So I'm able to speak. People say no, you have to do five things, just read, write, and listening and speaking and this and this. So no one can tell you that how you are going to catch this language. It depends on you. If you are fond of listening, so you can catch this language by listening. If you are
Yeah,
fond of
yeah.
so it depends on your interest. So let them
Hmm.
other say what they are saying, because how I learn English, so you are not going to learn English in my way. If I say that okay, I have become fluent English like by talking to people. So do you think that you are also going to become like me by talking to people? No, you have your own interest.
Yeah,
So
you
here,
are absolutely right. Okay. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time, and I enjoyed a lot.
yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, so have a nice day ahead. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
So, yeah, yeah, please wait